Hi, my name is Maggie Jinian. I'm from New Jersey, and I'm so grateful for the opportunities this scholarship could provide me with. I'm currently a freshman at a local community college, but I'll be transferring to Liberty University in the fall. My college years were kind of set back a little bit as I graduated high school from last June, but I didn't start college until this January. It was a hard decision to make, especially since all of my friends were heading off to their dream schools, but I had chosen a different path. Ever since I was younger, I had been amazed with missions and the call God places on every one of our lives to go out and make disciples. I know my missions field to be wherever God has me at the time, my home, my school, the grocery store, but I had also had such a desire in my heart for a global missions field, one where I could live and serve amongst people I had nothing in common with, yet still share a bond through the Word and love of God. I had ventured out to several mission trips before, to West Virginia, Lancaster, Philadelphia, and the Dominican Republic, and my life was changed as I had a hand in changing lives. Rather than using these trips to get out of my system, my desire to go out into all the world only intensified. I came to realize missions work was not a one-time calling from God, it was a lifetime command. The words of Acts 13:47 repeated in my heart, as the Lord had commanded us, "I have made you a light for the Gentiles, that you may bring salvation to the ends of the earth." And I was challenged to expand the limits of my missions field and my comfort zone wider and longer, as I took a whole semester off to volunteer in Uganda. During those 4 months, I spent my days doing countless different things: evangelism walks, Bible studies, children's programs, construction projects, you name it. But most of the time, I could be found at the school there in the village. I would be serving lunchtime porridge or grading papers, but mostly in the classrooms, either observing the teacher or being the teacher. Despite my previous assumptions that I would have a career in anything besides education, I found myself loving the position and the opportunities it provided to be with kids and help prepare them for their future. I didn't always do the best job, and there was definitely times that I struggled to cross the language barrier and effectively teach them the lessons provided. But God continued to teach me how to depend on Him to strengthen my weakness, and that as long as I lived according to His word, He would provide. This lesson has carried into my life back here in the States, and it's something I'm so excited to continue growing in. I've decided to major in teaching English as a second language with a minor in Spanish, and I cannot wait to see where it brings me. I do not know yet if I will use it stateside or globally, but I am working towards both anyway. Next summer, I'll be traveling to Guatemala with Liberty University to learn Spanish myself as I teach students their English. It is such a desired and necessary skill, as it is becoming the language of business, of science, of tourism, and of intercultural communication. Non-speakers of English know this, and they have the desire to learn it in order to better succeed in their future endeavors. Right now in America, I volunteer at an English class for immigrants and refugees who desire to learn conversational English so that they are able to assimilate into their new environments. Speaking English will enable them to attend school, find a job, and just build relationships with their new neighbors. This is such a basic skill I have taken for granted, and seeing how necessary it is makes me want to share it even more. I still have so much to learn in terms of teaching lessons and finding the best ways to educate my students, but I'm getting there. And along the way, even if I'm not getting them all A's on their exams, I still get to pour love into their lives and encourage them in their success. Equipping these individuals with language skills is one thing, but teaching them to entrust their eternity to the one who provides strength in every weakness is the greatest lesson of success. This scholarship from the American Christian Credit Union would invest in not only my life, but in the lives of the students an education degree would allow me to come in contact with. Together, we could provide a future for them in contact with the world and with the Lord, and what could be stronger than that?